very solid, very stiff, very crisp Monday Night Raw main event last night between Seth Rollins and John Cena, where the WWE Universe saw John Cena's nose get rearranged by a jumping Muay Thai knee via Seth Rollins. What's incredible is that on camera, you can see John Cena's nose move from the center of his face almost completely to the right side of his face. The doctors came in and John Cena refused to stop the match. And he had every right to stop the match. I mean, doesn't everyone hate John Cena for being John Cena? For winning all the time? For being quote unquote stale? For having that smile on his face when he comes out, when all the 30-year-old plus fans boo him, he gives them that smile that not only says, eat a dick, but it says, eat a bag full of dicks and buy my merchandise. Let's go back to the Raw main event. It was about halfway through the match when John Cena got his nose broken, and he still took a superplex off the top rope, which Seth Rollins transitioned into a Falcon Arrow. I've never had my nose broken. I've had my nose busted, and when you're bleeding, all that liquidy blood is falling back into your mouth, into your throat. It's hard to breathe, it's hard to speak, and you lose your equilibrium. All the naysayers, I've been seeing, well, he wouldn't stop. I mean, he's on steroids. He's on all that testosterone. It won't let him stop. Motherfucker, what kind of steroids are these? Give me some of these steroids so if I get in a fucking car accident, chop my body in half, I could just walk away. Fuck out of here. John Cena then puts Seth Rollins in an STF. Match is over. But the question is if John Cena is going to be available for these live events that are coming near my hometown. I believe there's a live event this Sunday in Ontario, California, and it was going to be John Cena, and the main event was going to be John Cena versus Kevin Owens. The tickets were a little bit more expensive than last time, even for the same seats Cena would be performing. The last time they were here, I believe John Cena was in San Diego, and the main event over here was Daniel Bryan versus Kane. I've looked up on WWE.com, and there are some really graphic photos of the post-fight match between Seth Rollins and John Cena, where you can see John Cena's nose is completely busted. Not busted bleeding, but busted as in broken all the way, like I said, to the right side of his face. I believe the fans, the smarks and the marks will cheer John Cena just like the 9-year-old kids in the front row with all that John Cena attire when he comes out for his next live Raw appearance. And I'll give it a couple of weeks, and then they'll just go back to being hating on the internet and posting bullshit on Reddit. People have been asking, and people have been curious to find out whether or not John Cena will come out with a mask like Cody Rhodes used to, like LeBron James used to, like that early 1990s, maybe mid-90s Undertaker used to when he had a broken orbital bone. I doubt the WWE will go in that direction. And at this point, I don't think the WWE wants to cover up John Cena's face because of his never give up gimmick. Like I said, WWE.com has not released any information if Cena will be out at all. I see them having Seth Rollins and John Cena segments in the ring, cutting promos just like they had Rusev come out and cut promos against Dolph Ziggler when Rusev was injured. John Cena versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. John Cena goes over, becomes the WWE Heavyweight Champion. And the commentators this Monday were hinting at it. Then he ties Ric Flair for the most heavyweight championship title reigns held by one person.